Another show premiering this week is Empire on Fox. I have seen, you have not seen yet.
Now, and it's a shame that I haven't seen it because they sent us each gold records.
They did send us
one
of the most insane yet amusing pieces of swag we've been sent.
Which is gold records.
Gold records with our names on it.
Yeah, pretty. I will say I like that swag.
That was pretty cool.
So I haven't seen it. I would like to know what you think.
I actually quite enjoyed it. I mean, the thing, it's sort of operatic / soap operatic. You know, it is soapy. It's taking the idea of he's a music mogul, but he's a rapper turned mogul. So he's like the idea of like P. Diddy or Dr. Dre or any of these guys who started out just as a like successful rap artist and then have turned into just this giant, you know, billionaire.
Dre, seriously though, for a minute though, guys, Dre is an amazing producer. Yeah. He does not produce anything that's not great. I don't think. I mean, I implore you, fine, I'm sure you can find things that are not great, but so much of it is great. Carry on.
No worries. So yeah, Empire, he's playing this character. It definitely kind of plays, though, like a mob family story because it's the whole idea of, the legacy and who will take over the company, his empire. Hey, it's right there in the title, which is called Empire Records. Hey, I like the movie. But so he's got 3 sons. He's got his ex-wife who's just getting out of jail who helped him set up the company. And it's all the power play.
Now she wants a piece.
Now she wants a piece. But then there's the question of his 3 sons and who will he, put in charge? Because he's definitely kind of playing them off each other.
So it's got like the whole like mafia / royal family, Shakespearean.
Exactly. Which all feel the same. I mean, mob family, royal family stuff play the same anyway.
Yeah, it does. It's all dangerous and awful and violent.
People manipulating and who's bonded together versus who's completely going to
Somebody's got to be Fredo.
Yes, yeah. And it's fun. I really enjoyed the pilot. Yeah.
How's the music?
Music's good. It's funny because it's like there's some R&B stuff, and I'm just not really into R&B. There's some hip hop stuff which I like. It's an important part of the show. It rides that fine line where it's not a musical per se, in that they're not like breaking into song to explain plot. But they do happen to sing a lot. Like there's a lot of the like, hey, these 2 brothers sure are having fun. Let's perform a song, together. Slash a little more natural, like, hey, you have to hear this song. It could be your next big hit. Thing.
So a little like Nashville in that way?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Where it's like they express what's going on in the scene via song, but there's sort of a reason that they're singing in that moment at the Bluebird every night.
And because, look, it's a TV show and it's heightened, so it's like the 3 sons couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
One is the businessman, Mr. GQ, the guy who's like, it obviously should be me. Because...
Michael Corleone.
Yes. But then there's the 2 younger brothers who are both performers and like trying to actually become musical artists, and the younger one who just wants to be like a straight up rapper, and then the middle brother who's more of a singer / rapper, and he's gay, and it's a whole thing about, of course, how his father has rejected him for that reason and certainly wouldn't want to make him the head of the company. But what does mom think about that? And it's all like,
you're selling me. I can't say you're not selling me on it.
We my wife and I watched it, and she really had no interest. She didn't really know much about it, and I threw it on. And she like by the end,
she was like, "Ooh,
yeah." She's like, "Oh, yeah."
Sounds like good soap to me.
I know, yeah. It's good soapy fun. And again, I think it's 13 episodes. Again,
sounded like an infomercial. No, we're not getting paid by Empire. They just send us gold records.
They just send us gold records. I am all about these shorter seasons for the heavily serialized stuff, and so I'm glad.
I think,
it's 13 episodes.
It's funny. We had this conversation earlier because we were voting on the best of Little Inside Baseball, best of TV. We were giving our individual votes for who should win. And I was saying, like, to put a 13-episode series, 10 to 13-episode series up against a 22-episode series is almost not fair to the 22-episode series, because they're almost always tighter, stronger. They're stronger episodes. They're tighter stories. They're just better.
I mean,
almost always.
Because, even it's just, the fact that 22-episode shows can be great, are great.
Yeah.
It's just that by their nature, there were almost certainly be filler episodes.
There just will, and versus like you have this very specific story to tell. It's tight. There is no fat, on it, and
it helps everybody.
It's a lean piece of meat.
That's what we're saying. Yeah. So Empire again. I think it's 13. I know it's not 22, and so that appeals to me as well. So I'm gonna keep watching. So
it appeals to my ADD too.
Yes.